Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it seems like we're gonna be there. Sorry about the loud volume on my TV. I'm gonna adjust that. There we go. Seems like we're getting there. Alright, so we want to go to preview projector. I think source projector, actually. Instead of preview. Oh, wait, no. That's not right. Right, that's gotta be preview. Alright. There we go. Alright. We're gonna go host local. We are turning our mods back on. So I turned them off because I thought they were interfering with something I was doing in the game, but it turns out there's just like an area that you can't place a tile for no reason whatsoever. So maybe it was the resources around it or what, but alright. So what's on the agenda? We're taming a Megaloceros, which is and it has to be a male. So we have to find a Megaloceros with horns in order to tame it. And the good thing about that is that our new Argentavis should be able to carry them. So all I got to do is go kidnap one, bring it back to the base, and drop it in a drop it down into a pen. So I think what I'm gonna do is just take the top. I'm gonna go over there, take the top off of the pen we already have, and we're gonna try and use that as a way to tame it. So we had built this pen over here to trap a what would you call an Argentavis, but we can take the top off of it and just repurpose it for a Megaloceros. So if we just demolish, I'm hoping that wood works, although they are supposed to be good at collecting thatch. I'm hoping I can just trap it with wood. I don't think that they attack stuff. Pretty sure that they're just going to run. But it has to be a male because females can't collect. I guess the females can't attack, so they can't collect the thatch. And that's what we're looking for. I need something that's good at collecting a lot of thatch really quickly. So just to clear out my inventory here, we're going to just get rid of anything non-essential for this. We got trank darts, we got narcotics. Man, what a rough one, dude. What a rough one. Alright, well, let's go find a Megaloceros. And from what I see on the map is there should be some right down in this area. Yeah, it's like just south of this frost area. So there should be some right over there, possibly in the woods. I'm not sure, but we're going to go find out. All I need is a male. That's it. If I can just find a male Megaloceros, we'll be in good shape. And it's supposed to be, according to the ARK wiki. Oh my god, I got to adjust my... There we go, now I can see. It's supposed to be down this way, in these woods or something over here. So, just keep flying over. It's supposed to be down here, somewhere around in these woods or mountains, just under the nook of this ice area here. Wait until we get there. Looks like... Man, I travel so slow. Pull up. Down. Somewhere around here. Somewhere around here, this area. Yeah, somewhere around this area here. So let's put this away. And we're going to just fly around here. We're looking for a male Megaloceros. Maybe we'll get lucky. We'll find one relatively quickly. I think I'm going to land here in this little thing and do a little bit of exploring, whatever this building is. Oh look, there's crystal here. You find crystal in the oddest places on this map, I swear. Where? Go take a look inside of the Knock it out. Oh, don't you dare do that, dude. Don't you dare jump into the water. Alright, and it doesn't look like there's much else here. Maybe there's something. Oh, wow, look. The whole thing goes down into the water. I wonder what's in this water, though. That's the question. I'm going to have to bring my scuba gear up here and look. But before then, let's find this Megaloceros we're looking for. Should be in this area here. It's kind of hard to read this map sometimes, like where you actually are. Like your icon on the mini map is so big compared to how to where you're actually at. It's really hard to tell exactly where it's saying you are. But it looks like it's this area of the forest that it's pointing me towards. So hopefully we can find one over here. That isn't already being hunted and killed. They're supposed to be very fast. Oh. Once I find one, I'm just going to kidnap it and take it back to our cage. You know, I wish I had just looked it up before. I'm going to really start doing that in the future, but even if I assume that I know something, I'm going to double check and look it up anyway. Because honestly, like, I could have saved myself. I could have saved myself an Argent and another death and another pterodactyl if I had just looked up the best way to farm thatch and found out that it was a Megalosaurus and that it was updated from, like, I know the Therizinosaur was a high-end thatch collector back when I was playing, like, early release or pre-release. Like, the Therizinosaur was like the undisputed champion of thatch collecting, and like they flipped it on its head for some reason. So it's a little perturbing that I made an assumption and it cost me so much, and then I didn't even get what I was looking for out of it when I could have just came up, kidnapped a Megaloceros, flew him back to my base, and then tamed him at my base safely with no problem. Like, it was really, really, really unfortunate how everything went down. Oh, you are not gonna fucking deal with me, dude. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh my god. I can't fucking land on the ground. Look, something poisoned me too. We will find a Megaloceros around here. It says that they spawn here. Like, this is their area. If I look at the map again, maybe I'm wrong. No, this is their area. It says that they spawn in these woods right here. So this is definitely the area I was looking for. That one? Getting attacked over there? No, that's a bear. Getting terrorized by terror birds. Alright, we can keep looking around. Oh, crap. You know what? Oh, it doesn't matter, because if I find it and I trap it, I can go and make the kibble that I need to tame. Right there. Look, here we go. We found one. What level are you, bud? Not that it really matters. I don't really care. It's hard enough to find what I'm looking for, let alone the level that I'm looking for it. But I'm betting he's like level 4. Oh, come on, dude. Stop messing with me, man. Let's go around. Let's take a larger turn and grab. Are you kidding me? I'm supposed to be able to pick these things up. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Are you really kidding me right now? I'm supposed to be able to pick these things up, and it's not letting me. Nope, there we go. I got it. I'm apparently just really bad at pick up the... Oh my god, and look at my stamina right now. Look at my stamina right now. Alright, so we're going to have to drop him here and land. And wait for my stamina to regen so I can go back to my base with him. We're going to drop him in that pen. We're going to go make the food that I need. He's gonna fall right off that edge, and I'm gonna be fucking hard-pressed to fucking catch him this time. Are you kidding me? Come on, fucking dingbat. You're such a dingbat. Do you know that? I swear to God, I've never had this much trouble trying to pick up one single frickin' tame before. He's not even being attacked by anything, dude. Stop fucking making this difficult on me. Alright. Swear to God, I'm gonna go tame a griffin. Swear to God. These Argents keep dying on me. I feel like a griffin might be a more suitable tame for what I'm doing, because apparently I'm doing something wrong with these Argents, man. Pretty sure this is the way to my base. Yeah, it's like over here somewhere. I'll know when we get closer. I was hoping to bring him back in one trip here and one sprint here, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. Pretty sure my base is on the other side of all this water and crap. Yep, my base is all the way over there, so we're going to put you down right here and land. Don't fucking wander off the cliff, dude. Stop fucking wandering off the cliff, dude. Don't do that. Oh my God, dude. This fucking elk, are you serious? Did you really just jump to the bottom of this fucking... Oh my God, here we go, dude. Here we go, dude. You're a fucking real piece of work, you know that? You just walked off a cliff, dude. Just walked off a cliff like it was no big fucking deal. Oh, and I can't fucking hit him. Like, I can't fucking get him with one fucking swoop, dude. Now he's gonna walk into the water. Watch this shit. Watch this shit. Got him. Oh, thank God. Alright, let's take you somewhere away from cliffs and away from waters, because you're apparently a moron. You're apparently a moron. Or I am apparently a moron. One of the two. There's an apparent moron here. And I'm not sure which one is more apparent of a moron. You or me. Alright. Let's get you back to base. And let's stop being stubborn about this. The only reason that I didn't just eat you is because I need you to farm thatch for me. Like, once I have a thatch farmer, a wood farmer, and a stone farmer, we are going to be really in business here. So, but I'll be damned if I'm going to hit another tree with my pickaxe ever and again, okay? That's not going to happen. You're going to be the one doing all that work for me from now on. I'm hoping I can make it here before I run out of stamina. It's going to be close. It's going to be really close. It's going to be incredibly close. Luckily, I don't need to make it to my base. I just need to make it to the cage I built to contain him. I didn't even need to look to see if it was a male or a female. Only the males have horns. Here we go. Ready? We slow down. We slow down. We're coming in for a landing. We're coming in for a landing. We're coming in for a landing. Boom. Get in there, biatch. We got him, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. I might have to put the roof back on this thing, because apparently they can jump over one wall tile. So probably gonna have to put the roof back on this. But luckily we should have all the things we need to just put together a roof real quick. Alright. Let's put a roof on that thing and make sure that he's not going anywhere. Thatch, I have a little bit of fiber, but I'm probably going to need more. Fiber, wood, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 would probably be good. I think I have 4. Or is it a 9 tile? It might be a 9 tile. Crap. Alright, I just need to grab some fiber. I can't believe the Therizinosaur can't pick up fiber. Like, that used to be the other thing they were good at. You could just walk through. Maybe it's their other... Let me try this. Maybe it's his other attack method. Collects fiber. If he has a secondary attack method. Maybe that's it. Oh, yes, it is. Wait. That's how you do it. One does wood, one does fiber. See? Or thatch. Yeah, one does wood, one does thatch. I did not know that. Here we go. He's still not going to get as much fiber as you should get. As I think I'm going to get from the Megaloceros. I can't believe it took me this long to think about that. I didn't know that they had a secondary attack. Oh my god, dude. The things I learn after the fact. He's still not getting that much fiber. So we already got the Megaloceros. We're just gonna finish the tame. I think I need 9 of these. 6. I'm gonna guess wood. After I get this guy totally contained, we're gonna cook, we're gonna craft, oh wait, we don't need to craft. I already have, I think they need simple. I want to say it's simple, kibble. Which I think I have. 1, 2, 3. There. Are we happy now? Is everybody good? Everybody got what we need? What? Dude, this thing has been acting a little weird lately. I can take the thatch out of here. This isn't gonna require thatch for anything. Thatch. Thatch, thatch, thatch. Boom. Alright, let's go deal with Megaloceros here. Try to put this kind of things away. And I think it said simple kibble. Yeah, simple kibble. So, once we put the roof on this bitch, knock this fucker out. I don't even know what level he is. He's probably like level 5. Like, that's just my luck. I can't seem to find decent level dinosaurs, like, anywhere. So it's like, I don't even really bother looking at the levels much anymore. I mean, unless there's like 3 of them right next to each other, which would make sense. Alright, let's make sure he doesn't get out. I'm just gonna get in here with him. He shouldn't be aggressive at all. Yeah, he's fine. Alright, we're gonna put a roof on this. It's gotta come from this side. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't screw it up because I don't have any extra tiles. Boom, there we go. Alright. We're gonna come out of the cage. Alright, this should be fun. Come on, buddy. Yep, he's gonna try to run. And he's not gonna be able to get away. Look at how much blood already, dude. It was level 37. That's actually not bad for what I'm used to. I'll take a 37, dude. Oh, I missed. You were right in front of me. I would make a terrible hunter, dude. There we go. Knocked right out. Right out. That's it, buddy. Just take a nap. Take a nap, buddy. That's all. You're such a good little Megaloceros. Yes, you are. You're a good little Megaloceros. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh, and look, he's dreaming. Oh my god, that's so terrible. Look at these things. Damn, the needle on them things, dude. Holy crap, dude. You hit them in the chest, that's going through their heart. Look at the needle on that thing. It's the syringe part is bigger than the gun itself, dude. Like, that is bigger than the barrel of the gun. Look at it. Look at it. The like the width of it, like the diameter of it. It's like, holy shit, dude. Alright. Let's stop playing around. I need to see how much kibble you're about to eat. Probably like 3. I just need to know how fast he's gonna tame or not tame, and then once I see that, I'm just gonna get in the cage with him. Actually, I don't want a predator to come and fucking attack us. So while I'm doing this, I wish he was like in here, like not sitting up along the side, but you know. I just need to see what his taming percent is going to be once he eats this kibble. Actually, I need to make sure he's actually going to eat the kibble, is what I need to do. So, doesn't seem like he's eating the kibble. Maybe he needed regular kibble. Well, let's go check our kibble recipes. I'm just gonna start bringing all the kibble from now fucking on. Like, oh, good. I thought he just wasn't gonna fucking eat. Alright, I haven't thought of a name for you yet. It might be Rudolph. You might be stuck with Rudolph. I've been wanting to name a dino Rudolph since, I don't know, since my first Pterodon. Hey, buddy! Come on, we're gonna get you out of here. I gotta make a... Are you serious? Are you really stuck doing that? Are you really stuck right there? There he comes. Here he comes. Come on, buddy. You're gonna follow me back to the base. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. There you go. Come on. I think if I tame a scorpion with, like, no attack power, I can use its poison to knock out animals. Probably not. Come on, buddy. Yep, you're following me. We're going back to the house. I'm going to craft a saddle, and we're going to see how good you are at collecting thatch. Here, alright. And once I determine who's better at collecting thatch, the other one of you is going on the grill, okay? Whoever is better at getting thatch gets to live. The other turns into lunch for Cat. And by Cat, I mean both of us. Me and Cat. Alright, so you're going to stay here. And we're going to get you a saddle, alright? Don't move. Debut Boner. My uncle has a horse named Boner, and I just looked at this face right here, and I thought he looked just like Boner, the horse. Kind of look like Boner. I might name you Boner. We'll see. Maybe not. Megaloceros saddle. Oh, look, that's easy enough. Can only be crafted at the smithy. Let's go get it. Alright, so here's how the smithy station works, right? Back up my beaver here. Back that beaver up, boy! Crafting Megaloceros saddle. Should be this one, right? I just need fiber, loam, and hide, right? Fiber and hide, yep. Hide should be in here. How nice is this? Everything is right next to everything. It's so nice. It's gonna be so nice. Actually, you know what? Before I craft this, let's see if we have a Megaloceros saddle already. We might have one in reserve here. Let's see. We're looking for a Megaloceros saddle. Sabertooth, Pelagornis, Parasaur, Pachyosaurus, Megatherium, Eodon, Diplodocus. Wait, was that a... There, we have a Megaloceros saddle already. We have two Megaloceros saddles. This one's 108 and this one's 54. We have an Ascendant Megaloceros saddle right now. Look at that. We're taking that. That's your new saddle, buddy. You're going to get a big bonus after this. Boom. Oh. I can take this stuff from you before you eat it all. Look at that. Look at that nice saddle. That is an Ascendant saddle, buddy. You better be grateful for that. Don't look at me like that. I'm not spoiling you. I just happen to have one lying around, alright? Don't look at me like that. Dick. Anyway. I gotta put this stuff away. I gotta move all of this. I gotta get used to putting this stuff down in here. And moving I gotta move the rest of my stuff into the armory. Or I have to create the armory before I can move the rest of my stuff into it. But because this is where this kind of stuff is being stored right now, and that's not where it belongs. Not in the least bit is that where it belongs. But this stuff does belong over here, right? Yeah. And then we do have 99 problems. I have 99 problems. I have more than 99 problems. What does this run on? Yeah, this runs on gasoline, right? Yeah, this runs on gasoline. How did I get gasoline in my phone? Where did that even come from? Where am I? Who are you people? Stop looking at me! Come on, dude. There we are. All right, what else do we got? I gotta put the rest of this food away. Man, that was so much simpler than going and taming a. Oh man, the only thing that's gonna make that worth taming the Theanocerazor at the end of the day, is getting a second one, right? Because the first one wasn't fucking hard enough, right? We have to get a second one, and then as a female, and then we can make eggs out of them, or with them. So once we can start making eggs, then we have extra large eggs, which will give us exceptional kibble. And exceptional kibble means we can tame dinos like that of that size a lot faster. All right, let's take a look. It says it collects it while it runs. So, oh, look at that. That's way better. Yep, you win, buddy. The Therizina. We're having Therizinosaur steaks tonight. All I gotta do is find a tuft of trees that I can actually fucking pull from. Oh shit! I gotta be careful about that one. All right, let's see. 384 and a level up. So leveling up your melee damage. Leveling up your melee damage, because you won't need that much weight. To be honest. I mean, come on, dude. Look at this. 780. Perfect. We got a good way of collecting thatch now. And that Therizinosaur might get lucky. This is the Therizinosaur, right? This the one that I tamed. This is the Therizinosaur that killed Shimmer. He killed Shimmer. I really do want to put him on a grill. I really do. I really do. And I probably would if we were talking about Phoenix. He would probably already be on a grill. But honestly, I only had Shimmer for like half a day. So, not all that broken up about Shimmer. I still haven't named, oh, I don't know if I like, maybe I should name Cat like C8. I don't know. He just looks like he's built for work, you know? I'm gonna change the name. I gotta think of better names. Alright, you're definitely Rudolph, dude. You're definitely Rudolph. If I tame a horse, a male horse eventually, the male horse's name is definitely going to be Boner. Yeah, you're hitting me with your frickin'. Alright, follow that. We gotta change your name. Options. Name. Oh. Oh. What do you think, Rudolph? I'm gonna paint your nose red. Swear to God. And you. Yeah, you. You better behave. You better behave. Although, I will say, you seem to be pretty good at collecting wood. So, I might keep you around for wood. And you collect good fiber, too. I think, yeah, you collect good fiber. So, between all of you, yeah, I think you'll be alright around here. I'm not going to eat you. I was going to eat you. I was seriously considering eating you because you pissed me off so much. But I'm not going to eat you. You're safe. Alright, so we can put the fiber. Fiber goes in here. Fiber, transfer all. We have the thatch. T-Rex? Those aren't. Oh, those are the trophies from. Damn it, I didn't mean to take those. Those are trophies from Shimmer. Oh well. I don't need them. I didn't mean to take those. They were supposed to stay on Shimmer's corpse. Getting eaten in the woods somewhere right now. Alright, so let's move a bunch of stone out. So what I need to do is craft a bunch of. We need to craft. What I'm essentially planning on doing is we're going to replace all of these tiles with stone. So we need What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 by 1, 2, 3. Thanks, bud. Thanks. By 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? Did I do that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we got 8 by 5. So I need 40. I need 40 stone. We can craft those all right standing right here. So we need 40 stone foundations. So there's 6. And it looks like we're going to be short on stone. So let's just keep pulling stone. Search stone. O-N-E. Transfer. 40 stone foundations. That is a lot, guys. Next thing should probably be wood that we're missing. Yep. I'm going to take this set. 13. We're already at 10. I'm going to need more stone. That's clear. That's very certain, which is good that we have our Deodicarus here. Go and collect more stone with. So let's go and do that after this is done crafting. Alright. I'm just going to put the stone foundations I've already crafted in here so they're not taking up inventory space. We'll put the wood and stone back for right now. I can keep the thatch. It's not taking up that much inventory room. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Oh, look. Are you over encumbered? There's no way. Yeah, I was gonna say, you're just slow as a fucking sloth. Alright. Grab cat. I need to rename you. I don't know what I'm gonna name you. Dirty Snow. Dirty Sanchez. I'll name him Sanchez! Sanchez! Go and get us some stone, Sanchez. What do you think, guys? Think that's gonna be enough stone? I think we can do better. Her name is Rio and she dances on the sand. Just like that river twisting to the season. And when she shines, she really shows you all she can. Oh, Rio. Dude, I really hate that he only swings his tail in one direction. Like, he should swing his tail one direction one time and another direction the second time. Like, it's obnoxious, dude. It's obnoxious that you have to be either right in front of or to the left of him, and you always seem to drop him in the wrong fucking direction. Look at this. Look at this. Boom. I can't hit this one over here because he literally will not swing his tail in that direction. How fucking crazy is that? Ah. Right here. Alright. So we're gonna try this again, dude. We're gonna try this again, alright? Guess it doesn't matter. He gets so much stone. Alright, so if you put him on top of stone, like this, right? Watch this shit. Watch this shit. This is fucking great. he could break all the stone below him, but he can't break stone to his fucking right. He can only break stone directly ahead of him, directly below him, or to his left. Hey, cat. What are you doing up there, bud? You gotta level up? Sweet. Oh, you can have some meat here, I guess. Oh, wait. That is your inventory. I'm looking at this backwards. Alright. I guess we... What do we give you? We need to get you back above 3,000 weight first. Weight is the most important thing for you. Then we do stamina. Then we get you above 3,000 stam. Right here. There you go, buddy. I'm not going to be able to mount him from that. Come on, buddy. Hit. Oh, my God. Damn it. Wanted him to swing. Are you a swinger? There you go. Let's do it. And of course, he's facing the wrong side again. There we go. Thank God. Alright, I think that should be enough. What are we gonna do here? 78,000 damage percent, dude. Like, the fuck is up with this, man? Alright, let's take you back. It's fine, though. I don't mind. It's not like I use them to, like, kill things. Like, they're just for collecting resources. Look, we almost overweighted myself on this run. Alright, Beavery Beaverton, you're kind of in the way now. Alright, here we go. I should be able to get all three of them from here. Oh, crap. He's in the table. Haha, whoops. Alright, well, oh well. Access inventory. Take out stone. Wait. I want to get, like, close to there. That should be good. Wood. W-O-O-D. Wood. Craft. How much of these did I have already? Let's pull out the stack so that way we can keep an eye on it. 22 means what? I said I needed 40, so we need 18. We have 16, and we'll need 2 more. Mm-hmm. Which one's gonna run out first? Probably the stone, huh? Come on. Yeah. Oh, it's alright. We can grab more stone. We only need enough for 2 more blocks now. 2 more. 1, 2. Alright, and now we turn around. Search wood. Transfer all this stuff out of my inventory. As for you, we're going to transfer all the stone you got. S-T-O. Transfer. S-T-O-O-N. Oh, right. Right, okay, so before we do that, we're going to throw this in here so it makes it easier to find. Stone. S-T-O-N. Transfer all. Booyah. Why do I still have this stupid saddle in here? Take all. How much room do we got? Okay, so ST and 186. I just want to get all of this inventory cleared out, and then I can move. I can move on from 5,500 stone. So we got like 15,000 stone, basically, is what we just went and collected. Something like 15K. So that's perfect, though. I mean, like, this is kind of what I wanted. I wanted to be able to go out, collect a huge amount of stacks of what I need, bring them back, load them all up, go out, or craft the blocks that I need. I should be able to still move. I shouldn't be encumbered. Good. Craft the blocks that I need, and then come up and like lay them all down at once, rather than going back and forth and back and forth, and doing things little by little. 1, 2. Wait a minute. Something don't look right there. There we go. Boy, the fucking destruction of the tiles really sells it, doesn't it? No, there's one here. There we go. What the hell happened here? They're like offset from each other. Oh wait, maybe they're not. Maybe this one just looks like it's closer. There we go. Oh my god, dude. Stop shoving me, man. One mistake and I have to go back down there and make more tiles. Alright. And we're a little bit off because, like, I didn't account for these missing 3 tiles over here, so I guess I didn't need to yell at him. There we go. Now we can finish that off. There we go. I've been meaning to finish that tile there for a while anyway, so no biggie. Wonder if I can place... Will you fit here? Yes, you will. Will you go to the next one? No, you won't. So I would need like a ceiling tile to go there. All right. Oh wait, look, we missed one. Of course, under his feet. There we go. Look at this. Now this stuff doesn't match at all. I think I still like it though. This doesn't match the rest of the aesthetic. Also, I can get rid of this. Demolish. I might replace these with stone railings now. But, I'm gonna replace this with a stone staircase. And then we put in stone railings all around. But I don't think I want to replace this thing with stone. I think I kind of like the wood stone, or the wood stone, separation. So, we might just leave this the way it is. What is in here? Nothing. Oh yeah, I was gonna put a storage box of ARK powder in there. But, we'll get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Alright. I need to get these guys out of my way for right now. So I think I'm just gonna park them up and over this hill behind our defensive turrets. I'm not sure where I'm gonna make a pen for a Therizinosaur. He's freaking huge. Play nice. You. I got my eye on you. Yes, I do. You better pull your weight around here. You cost me. You cost me an Argentavis and a death. Do you know how fucking hard it is to rip a specimen implant out of a corpse? God. Now I gotta go put this one with the others. Out of your own corpse? Just kind of disconcerting. I've had to do it 8 times. 8 times! I've had to do this to my own bodies. You better pull your weight, asshole. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. You gotta keep them in line, otherwise they get really uppity with you. You know? Oh. Damn. Alright, well, we're going to, for right now, I'm going to move these guys out of the way. Oh, crap. Actually, I think I'm just going to take them up. Um, I think I'm just going to move them off into this corner over here. Just so that they're, like, not standing directly in the way of, like, my workbenches. And they do get in the way. So I'm going to put you over here in this corner. And I'm going to put you over here in the other corner, alright? Wham. Oh, hard turn. There we go. That's perfect. Now they're out of my way. I should have enough materials right now for what I'm thinking. But the question is, alright, so we said this is going to be where the bonfire goes, I think. Right here, this tile? Or this tile? I think it's this tile. Yeah, because it's like directly, it's surrounded on all sides. It's like middle ground here. So this is the tile where we're going to have the bonfire at. So I think what I do is I destroy this tile. The bonfire goes in the hole, by the way. I didn't just do that for nothing. There's a reason. The bonfire goes inside the hole, right? And then we build the gazebo around the bonfire. So there was a reason for it. So I think we're gonna do a full gazebo here. So it's gonna come from here. It's gonna spread out to this corner here to be centered with this, and then like this tile in this corner. So hopefully we can get it to snap through the ground here, so it comes out in the right spot. And then we're gonna do another tile, because we have to leave one block here between, so it's gonna be here. So I guess we're gonna do it from here to here, and we're gonna leave a tile, one block in the back. So it's gonna be like a 9-block gazebo. I feel like that would work. 9-block gazebo. Yeah, I think that would be fine. And then we're going to have the industrial cooker is going to be back here, I think. I think we're going to put the industrial cooker in this back corner, like over here. So maybe we do. See, I don't want it to connect to the house. Like, I don't want to make it like a connection to the house. I want it to be like a separate. So it's got to be separated by at least one block, right? Or maybe we just get rid of this awning here. That looks kind of terrible right now. But if I do that, then I have to work on the electricity, and I'm not ready to do that. So I'm not prepared. Well, I'm prepared to do it. I just don't feel like doing it. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm lazy. Stop asking me to do things. I'm lazy. Stop asking me to do things. Ugh. I'm building this base for days. Alright, I'm going to go have smoke real quick. I'm going to think about how I want to design this gazebo, but I think I already have it. I think I'm going to design it like I did with the one on my island map. I really like the way that one turned out. Turned out to be really cool. But that one had a 16 tile. Or I think it was actually, I can't remember. It had 9 tile. It had a 9 tile opening in the center, right? For the fire pit. The fire pit went in the center of those 9 tiles, and then around that. So it would have to go. I would have to start the pillars for it here, basically. So we would have to knock down this one block to make the gazebo come all the way over to here. If I wanted to do it like that, and then it would have to go one tile would have to go up here into this corner and come out of the ground, and then another tile would have to go here, so, and then the other tile would have to go over here to make it as big as the one that I built on the island, on my island primary base. And I mean, it's a big gazebo, don't get me wrong, but with a big gazebo comes, big equipment. And that gives me the room underneath the gazebo to put my industrial cooker and my grill. The industrial cooker could be cat-a-corner over here, and the grill could go right here. But if I make a 9-square gazebo, then the industrial cooker and the grill are out in the rain. So I think with that, it looks like if I go that route, right? If I go that route, right, then what happens is I'm gonna have to rethink the entire structure of this side of the house, basically. Which means I'm gonna have to rethink the greenhouse. Which means I'm going to have to. Oh man, it would be a lot of work. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe instead we do a gazebo from here. We do like a 3 tile gazebo, right? And it stretches this way. But then the center tile for it would be like here, right? But that wouldn't really work. Huh. We're gonna have to think about it. We have to think about it. Like the 9 tile gazebo, the 9 tile center square. Just, I suppose it wouldn't really. If I got rid of the awning, I suppose it wouldn't really matter. You're not gonna be able to fly anything in here, and that's the other problem is how am I gonna get my Therizinosaur through here to unload the equipment unless I put in an elevator over there. That's the other thing I have to consider as well. So, yeah, I'm rotating through ideas in my head of how to make this work and look nice. And I don't want to fuck with this. This came out perfectly. I mean, it's almost a mirror image of itself. It's like almost a perfect mirror image of itself. Like I love the way that this looks. I don't want to fuck with this at all. The house, yeah, the house needs some work. It's just a block right now. It's just a big ass block. So if the house is the thing that's gonna need work, then maybe the play is that we knock down. And it's not like I can't get more of all. It's not like I can't farm all the materials to remake what I have with the greenhouse, which is fine. Like I have enough crops right now. If I just built, I have a second refrigerator. If I just put the second refrigerator up, harvested all the crops out of the greenhouse, knocked the greenhouse completely down to the ground, redid the entire freaking house from top to bottom, I could rebuild and redo everything. It would be a pain in the ass, sure. It would be a lot of hours worth of work, but maybe it needs done. Maybe it needs done. You know. All right, let me go smoke a cigarette while I contemplate the existence of this area here. So I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna take a mental screenshot. Click. Sorry, I'm kind of slow. And then I'm gonna go have a cigarette right now, and I will come back, and hopefully we'll have some ideas about how I want to build this gazebo. Okay, guys, I don't think there's going to be any getting around it. I really think that it's time to rethink the house idea before we can really plan out. Like, it's not that I can't plan out and build the gazebo. It's just that it's going to bottleneck things. It's going to bottleneck me here, and I can't pick up the Therizinosaur. Not that the Therizinosaur is going to be my main collector of anything, but he does get me a lot of fiber. So, let me turn down my Let me turn down my gamma real quick so we're not blinding everybody. Um, so the Therizinosaur, it's a good source of he's a good source of fiber, guys. You know, and if you really want more fiber in your diet, you just can't go wrong with a Therizinosaur steak, man. They just eat a lot of fibrous material. They're vegetable eaters. You know, like you get really good nutrition with Therizinosaur steaks. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Yeah, I bet you're fucking happy. You fucking celebrate. You fucking killed my fucking Argent Shimmer. It was like the coolest fucking color palette on an Argent that I've had to date, and you fucking killed her. You killed her. I will never let you fucking forget it. Which reminds me, I have to build her a memorial here too, because even though I only had her for half a day, she did contribute to the base. She was she did help me tame a Deodicarus, and she did help facilitate a lot of the movement of all of these goods. So she deserves a place over there. Shimmer, we'll give her a little memorial service before I'm ready to log off tonight, just like I do with all of my others. She will get a little memorial. Let's see here. I think it's the only thing that I can do is revamp the base itself. That's it. And then I think what I end up doing is I move. Basically, I'm gonna move since I'm gonna create an armory below this. I think that's the play. Is I build the armory and then I move everything out of the building here, and then we make this at a ground level. We put in the gazebo, the cooker, and the stuff, and then we recreate our greenhouse down here on ground level, and then the base exists above the beavers, and or below the base is actually going to be below this area of the crafting area. So I don't know. It's hard to see. I'll show you guys in case you aren't familiar with the layout of the base as it is right now. So on the top level, we have our aviary for all of our flyers. Uh, wow, we're down to 4 of you. It's getting pretty quiet in here, boys and girls. I think I lost my male pterodon. Yeah, I lost my male pterodon, so I'm gonna have to go tame a new male pterodon to get these guys laying eggs again. But I don't need their eggs right now, so we're not gonna worry about that right now. So this is the top level with the aviary, and this is where all the flyers that I tame are held. And then below that, right down here, and I still have to build out the landing pad. So this landing pad up there, I'm gonna rebuild it here so I have a place to land and keep the dinos while I unload things, right? And then below this is scaffolding that I created, and this scaffolding was made to make all of these pillars. But what I can do is I can extend this outward and to match the top level, and then I can wall it off and put stairs in or an elevator in, and then from there, once that's complete, I can knock these pillars out here. Um, I think, yeah, I should be able to knock these pillars out. That should be fine. Anyway, I can knock these pillars out, and from there, we can build access from up here. Like maybe what I'll do is I'll put a staircase that drops down from here and goes down to this bottom piece, or I can build a secondary staircase along this edge or something that goes down there into the bottom, um, and then that'll be where I store all of my equipment and stuff instead of storing it up in this base here. And then what that does is it clears the way for me to knock down this whole structure. All of it, everything will be knocked down. I'll move the generator over to sit over here on this side, and then the generator will power everything from up here. Um, then we can simplify the water distribution system. We can simplify the electric system, um, and from there, maybe, and then I can probably set up posts for the auto turrets instead of just putting them up there on those hills. I can probably set up sentinel towers, which will look better. I can build the gazebo out as big as I want, essentially, at that point. So I think that that's kind of going to be the way to go. Because as it stands right now, I don't have enough space in this little area here to do everything that I want to do, and the only way to get more space to do it is to move all of this stuff down into there, and then I can have the greenhouse. I can flip the greenhouse sideways, and I can make the greenhouse on those tiles over there, and then I'll have faster access to the greenhouse. The greenhouse can house my refrigerator with all of my supplies and stuff, or with all of the ingredients for all my cooking. So I think that's the play. The only problem is that I'm going to have to find temporary use. So that means that I can't build the gazebo just yet until I finish this bottom portion and connect these up. So that's going to be the play right now. I'm going to make it out of wood because nothing's going to be able to get down there, and it's all going to match up. I don't want to make the bottom out of stone and then have the top sections all be wood. I would rather just everything be the same. So, yeah, I think that's how we're going to do this. Um, but, yeah, so there's going to be a lot of no clipping because that's how I'm going to have to set up these tiles. But for right now, thatch, wood, and fiber. Thatch, wood, and fiber. Fiber. And that's what we're going to do. Fiber. Transfer. So when the sun comes up, I'll take my Therizinosaur out and we'll collect more fiber. I'm not sure how much we're going to need to do all of this, but I know that at least for now, I can start building the floor tiles, or they're actually ceiling tiles, quote unquote. And we can craft 24 of those, and we can just start from there. Um, oh, great. It started raining. I will probably end up building a large elevator, and I might replace this whole landing strip with the large elevator, um, and then that'll be a faster way for me to get dinos to and from the bottom level and up. So I'm not sure exactly how that's gonna work. I've never built an elevator in the game before, but we're gonna find out at some point. But not right this moment. All right, so essentially what we're going to do now is I'm going to mute the microphone and I'm going to listen to some reels while I build this out. So, and the reason being is that when I come back to make clips from all of this from this build later, I'm going to time I'm going to do like a time lapse video of it. So it's like I'm going to have to delete the audio off of it anyway. So I'm not going to really be talking that much while I'm building. You guys are just going to have to follow along if you're here watching later. Sorry about that. And you can probably by the time these that people come back and they're starting to rewatch some of these builds, I'll probably have all of the reels out anyway. So you could probably go and check those out sometime in the future if you're watching this, and go on, leave a comment on that reel video and say, hey, I just listened to you from the past, and your past you said get your shit together. All right, so let's get this build underway. You guys notice that? I made sloped ceiling tiles instead of regular ceiling tiles. I could be so dumb sometimes. That was crazy. I had Ghost on, and when I jumped off of my mount, it caused me to fall straight down through the world. So, like, it turned on the physics, but still left me no clipped. I almost just fell to into oblivion. So I guess this is the outside of the map. Like, these are the places that you're not supposed to have access to as the player. Although it does make it easy to see where all the fucking nodes are. Oh, that's a nice little trick, actually. But I just had a heart attack thinking that I was going to fall into oblivion and it was going to kill me and I was going to lose all of my shit. So here we go. We're back. Holy crap, dude. I had to like pause the game and then I had to like queue myself up to turn Ghost back on. That was crazy. That was crazy. All right, let's see. What do we need over here? We need another left and a right. Sorry. I'm listening to reels, but I just wanted to explain what just happened. I was on Skunk using this ghost mode, and when I jumped off Skunk, it turned the physics back on, but it still had me clip like no clipping. So there was nothing for me to land on. All of this stuff is basically non-existent when you're no clipping. Like it's here and you can interact with it, but you can't touch it. Like you can't stand on it. So I basically just fell through the entire game map. So that was fun. That was a new experience. Always a good time. We're gonna get back to building, and I'm gonna go back to listening to my reels while we build. So you know, just a good old time, updating and upgrading the base. Sorry about that, guys. I guess from no clipping through the world earlier, something happened. When I went to go back to walking state, it wouldn't let me move anywhere, so I had to like reset the game. I had to like log out and log back in to make everything work again. So that's my bad. I keep forgetting that like even though I'm no clipping, I can't drink or eat anything when I'm using Ghost, or what I call no clip, um, or what's called no clipping. Um, so you have to come out of that in order to eat or drink anything. And I keep forgetting that I have to watch my meters while I'm doing this. So sorry about that. I need another flat roof tile now, to finish over on this side. We're almost done with the initial with the initial build here. There might be some work that I want to do on it, to even things out. Like I was thinking about making this angled the whole way down, and then putting, instead of having like this side angled, I was thinking about coming up by a half level and making this angled down, so you had like this angle here, and then this at a higher angle down, and then this side at a lower angle down. And I thought that that might look cool, but I kind of think I like the way that it looks right now. It makes it seem like the water runoff on the sides, it'll run off into the hills and stuff, and this water runoff over here will just run off down into this. So I don't know. I kind of like the way that it turned out. It looks all right. Um, I think it could use pillars. Like I think it could use some pillars coming here, like through here on this block here, and then on the opposite side at the exact point, at that exact same point right here. I think I could use two pillars going down just to make it look like it's supported, and then maybe one here. So I could probably get rid of this pillar and put that pillar here instead, and then just move it back. But I mean, I like the way that it turned out. It turned out really nice, I think. Um, I'm not really super concerned with it. It supported the pillars work. I was able to knock down more pillars, which I mean is totally fine. Like everything's supported now, everything's good. I like the way that it looks. I think the inside looks good with the pillars the way that they are around the edges of the base. I put this wall up here, to block off this back room because the water line runs through there, so it doesn't really lose anything. And honestly, when you come in here, I don't even think you're gonna notice that this wall is actually one block shorter than what the outside is. See how this wall comes one block in, so it's like cut off back here, but it's like hiding the pillars and it's hiding the water line. So I don't mind. It looks good. I think it looks great. Um, some might say it's the greatest. Some might say it's the greatest. Not me. Not me. I think it looks good. I think it looks great. I don't know about the greatest, but that's what they say. That's what they say. So I think it looks good. I really do. I think having the pillars be, they look very symmetrical with each other. The back wall having a sloped roof 4 wide. This wall having a sloped roof 3 wide, and then dumping out by one side each. I think it looks good. I think we did a phenomenal job in here. It's not perfectly symmetrical from left side to right side, but the pillars are symmetrical. If you look on one side, it looks symmetrical, but if you turn around and look at the other side, it's symmetrical in a different kind of way. So, um, I think it turned out looking really well, looking amazing. Um, I think so. Down here is basically, this is going to be an armory, or a storage space. So this is going to be like the new house, I guess, where we're going to store all of the like equipment and stuff that we craft, all our guns, spare guns, saddles, spare equipment, all of that kind of stuff is all going to be down here. So yeah, that's where we're at. I took out these pillars up here because I felt like they interfered too much. Like it was a little too much going on with the pillars. And I was a little worried by removing the ones on top that we were going to lose the support structure. But you can see these pillars are still here, and they will still support this top structure. So I'm not worried about that. I could probably get rid of these and not have to worry. I think everything will be fine just because of the way, like, the way that these work is that like this creates a foundation place, and then when you add walls and more ceiling tiles, it creates additional, like, walls act as ceiling foundations. So I'm not really sure 100% how it works, but I'm a little skeptical to remove these tiles because I feel like it might break things. But I really don't think that it will. I really think that it will still support everything if I removed all of these pillars, except for the these ones along the outer edges. So I really think that I could remove all these center pillars and it would probably be fine. I mean, yeah, that's not gonna break anything. So I can remove these. It'll just make it look a little nicer up top. They're not necessary anymore for for the build, which means that like yeah, see all these pillars are still they don't need to be here per se. These ones I'm gonna leave in here because I kind of just like the way that they look coming down here. It looks really nice. I mean, in my opinion, and don't go by me. I don't know. I'm fun. Fuck, I don't even know what gender I am most days. Um, um, I think it looks really nice. I think I like the way that it all turned out uh, here. So the next step is I have to make a way to get into the base or into this structure down here, and I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. Yeah, I added in this here as like a landing area for I was talking about adding it, so I just added it in as a landing area. Um, I'm not 100% sure how I want to access this base yet, this part of the base yet. I might make another staircase that comes down from up here to get in there. Like it might come down this way and then go in through this side over here. So this might be the doorway to get in all the way down here. And then I might make like, I don't know, like a hatch up here with a ladder to get up. Actually, what I really, really want to do is I want to make an elevator. Is what I really want to do. Make an elevator platform. But I don't know where I want to put that yet. I think I want to put it out here, and then the elevator platform will move down, and then stop here, and then there'll be like double doors, or like a big, one of the big giant doors, because I think I think one of the large wooden dinosaur gateways would come here, and I think that would be a cooler look for this build to have a giant dinosaur gateway right here rather than a couple of like it's a big building. I don't think having a small set of double doors is going to cut it for this, but I'm not really sure. So I also don't know why my stamina or my water is draining so quickly. It's a little obnoxious. Like I swear it's draining way more quickly than it would normally drain. Um, for some reason. Let me change the gamma here. There we go. Now we can see a little less light in here. See, like I have no way to access that room right now without ghosting. So I don't know if I might want to put the staircase in, or I might start work on the elevator platform because I think that would be a cool way to get in. Is you just basically I would just have an elevator platform right here, and it would just go up and down between these two levels, and then I won't replace that up there with an elevator. There's no reason to. I'm not going to be unloading equipment up there. I'm going to be unloading equipment down here. So I think that I'm going to look into what how the elevator platform works and see about making an elevator because I think that that would be so cool to just be like, oh, let me go down into my and then like have a doorway that is just like open. You know, like it just leads to a death drop unless you activate the elevator to bring the elevator down. I think that would be a really cool way to build that out, and it would also mean that I don't have to deal with or I don't have to add more steps or anything to this to this system or to this process. I also think like I have to redo this water line for sure, but I think I like this drop, this walk down. I think I'm gonna get rid of this staircase completely over here and just replace it with a wooden rail. So I think this staircase is gonna go, uh, and then you're just gonna come over here and you're gonna walk straight down into this like beautiful beautiful structure. So I think that's and I can do that like right now. It's not like it would be that difficult. And just come down here and demolish wood railing, demolish wood railing, demolish staircase, demolish railing. the other thing is that I ran my electric through here. So, and we're gonna redo some of the electric anyway a little bit later. So it's not that big of a deal. But yeah. So let's just make a quick wooden railing. Boom, just like that. And then I can take the electric and I can run the electric over and run it down this staircase instead, so it doesn't look like it's just like hanging there over the edge. Which I mean, like it's not that big of a deal, but I like to have things like that hidden away, so you can't really tell or see it. Just makes more sense to me. I'm gonna actually do, let's break like I don't know, like 5 rails right now, so I can because this needs, I feel like doing 2 rails up here looks looks better. So if we do like 2 railings up here, and then we have the staircase down, and then we have single rails up here. I just think that it looks better because it matches with this set of railings. Like it's more like a, it's a more even height. And I've come down here and almost fallen off this railing before. Like because of this little lip here, I've almost accidentally like walked off of the cliff and fallen. So so I think it looks good. I like this little natural part here of it. It kind of breaks up it kind of breaks things up. Um, I'm going to replace this with a stone staircase for the aesthetics. I'm not going to replace these rails. These rails are going to stay wood. I'm just going to replace this with a stone staircase. And I'm probably just going to get rid of this rail, or I'll push this rail back so that it's out here. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I don't mind the wooden railing here, but if I replace this with a stone staircase wood rail, uh, I don't know. We'll see. We'll have to see. Um, so yeah, I mean, this is the build right now. Um, I feel like the next thing to do is to build the elevator so I can get inside it, and then I can start setting up. I can start setting up storage areas. I can move my bed in there, and then after everything is moved out and stored away, I can start tearing down this stone structure, and we can start building. We can use the reclaimed material from this to start building a new gazebo, and then we can move the greenhouse down, right? And then essentially my base will be located up off the ground over here on all of this, and then the only way to access that level up there will be with I guess I will have to put the elevator in to go to all 3 floors, because if I demolish the house, there's not going to be a way to reach up there unless I put a new staircase in. I guess I could put a staircase here and go right up to that. That would probably work fine, and that wouldn't be a terrible way to access it. Like all that's connecting these two together is this one bridge right here. So if I put a staircase here, that's what, 1, 2. So this would go up 1 block, up 2 blocks. This I don't think it'll reach from here. I probably have to do it from this staircase. So I'd probably have to move this staircase over and put it on this staircase to go up to that bridge. But we'll have to see, because once I get the gazebo and once I get all of this cleared out, I might have to redo all of this little area here. I might have to put in the stone foundations all the way out to the edge here, instead of what we have sitting here, because all of this stuff is there. These aren't foundation tiles. They're ceiling tiles, and they're built off of this one pillar. Um, so so what's going to need to happen is I'm just going to need to match the foundation up here. What if I do that, then it might fuck up all of this aesthetic here, because all of these were built off of this. So I don't think that that's going to be a viable option to redo all this. Um, so I just need to think about it for a little while about how I want this to all connect together. Um, I'm fine with leaving this open and just like fencing this part off and leaving the foundations exactly how they are right now. It wouldn't bother me. They don't need to match exactly the whole way. Plus, it would cover up this little patch of like dirt, and I don't know why. I just like my little patch of green dirt in my base. It makes it looks like I actually used I actually used the natural uh, uh, formation of the ground to like build out my base, which I did. I mean, like this is on the cliff. Like these pillars go all the way down to oblivion, basically. Like, look, these pillars go all the way down to the ground level to support some of these structures. And like that pillar is a totally 100% unnecessary. That stone pillar, 100% unnecessary. Did not need to put that in. I put it in because it looks weird to have a structure that has that type of with no type of support underneath it to hold it up. Like you couldn't really do that with a house without some kind of supporting structure. Like this out here, this bothers me. Like this piece right here, this landing pad right here, it bothers me to have this here with no pillars to support it. And I think I'm going to do something about it to make it look more structurally stable. But like, you're not going to convince me that that's going to hold any kind of weight at all. Like an architect would be laughing right now. Like, there's no damn way. Not without some kind of supporting structures like angled beams or something. And that's what I was thinking. It's like if I could take some angled beams, like some angled roof tiles, then I can make some angled roof tiles come off of the bottom of this structure and make it look like it's supporting that, and it would look a lot better. I think it would look a lot more clean that way. Um, Rather than like these game physics of, oh, there's a support beam here, so you can build 3 tiles off of it. Like that's just not the way that things happen. Did you just get shit on? I saw that, dude. I can't believe they just did that to you. You want me to go fuck them up? I will go fuck those pterodons up for you, dude. Don't let them do that to you. Here, let me move you. Let me move you. That was just really rude. Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Ugh. What the fucking nerve of people, dude? These fucking pterodons, man. Do you want me to go up there? I'll go up there. You sure? You sure? Okay. He said no. He said no, it's okay. He just move me. That's fine. He'll go up there and have a word with them himself later. Sorry, herself later. What are you two doing? Dude, I did not realize that Therizinosaur was like that big. I thought they were about the size of an Argentavis. He is like a whole like 3 feet taller. And then if he actually stood up on his hind legs, he'd be like fucking 13 feet tall. Holy fuck, he is fucking massive. You had to be a male, huh? Couldn't be a female. You couldn't be a female, you had to be a male, huh? I guess I chose you. That's what I get. There were 2 of you, and you were the one that decided to go into the trap. There were 2 of you. The other one was a female, and I had to kill that one because you were in the trap, and she was trying to kill my birds. Fucking assholes, all of them. Look, you get a level up. 2 level ups, huh? That's nice of you. We're gonna go stamina. Boom. We gotta get them. We gotta get the cat up to the level of Phoenix. Or actually, up to the level of Shimmer. I've gone through so many Argentavis. This is now my 4th Argentavis that I'm on. My Argents keep dying to me being stupid. I'm apparently not equipped to have an Argentavis. What I need to do is go tame a Spinosaur, so no matter in any situation, I will be able to fuck anything up, and it will never die. That's just, and I know that's not realistically how it would happen, but damn, dude. I lost Phoenix to a level 335 or 337 Alpha Raptor. Yeah, that's an acceptable argument to that statement, I suppose. Anyway, so I don't know where we're at right now. I want to build like I think I just need to take a break for a little while and go watch a movie or something. Like this is a lot. This is a lot. And like now I have to. So the next step of this is to populate like craft the storage bins and stuff down here that I'm gonna need, which is gonna be just a bunch of vaults, I guess, because I'm tired of running out of storage space for things that I need and having multiple storage bins for different things. So or for the same genre of things. Like I have 3 storage bins right now next to the door. One of them is for my go bag equipment, basically. and the other two are supposed to be for, well, one, I created one, and it was supposed to hold saddles that I found out of the from loot caches. And then I had a third one there that was for something else. I don't remember, but it ended up being taken over by more saddles because I have so many saddles from loot caches. But I don't want to create a new big, like a new large storage bin because there's not really enough room left in the house or along the perimeter of the walls in here for yet another loot cache or yet another bin. Oh, I mean there is now, but there wasn't before. But now I don't want to build it because I know I'm going to be moving all the crap out of here and moving it down there, right? And I'm a bit of a hoarder. I kind of hoard freaking everything. Like, I kind of hoard a little bit of everything. Like, I have a little bit of everything all over the place. I can probably clean this out right away. See, look at this stuff. All of this stuff, all of these building materials, I could probably just throw them. Most of them are wood and stone. What do I need them for? Not really much. Not really much. Not anymore. Back when I was struggling, like, and scraping by for, like, stone and stuff, yeah, dude, it made sense to keep stuff like that. Nope, I think most of that stuff's getting thrown out. Look at these. Oh, yeah, that's what the third storage bin was for. It was for specimen implants of all the previous times that I've died. Alright? This is the one for saddles, and it's full. This is my go box, and I'm not putting saddles in my go box. This is for me to, like, for me to come over here and grab specialized equipment that I need for specific mission types. This here was the storage bin for everything that went into the my pestles and mortars. So this can get destroyed now. It's empty. Perfect. This table can go. We're gonna be getting rid of all this stuff. Perfect. What's in here? Oh yeah, okay, so these are all of the blueprints that I have. What the hell am I doing with all these blueprints? I have 33 blueprints, right? 33 blueprints, and I usually keep them here in the smithy, but the smithy only has 75 storage. So that's like half of the storage capacity of my smithy taken up in blueprints right now. I don't know what to do with all these f***ing blueprints. Like, they should go in the smithy. That's where they kind of belong. So, I'm going to have to create a storage space here for blueprints now. And look, I messed this floor up because I had to double up these floor tiles. Make everything, see, like you can see down through the floor right now. So, anyway, I mean, you can't really tell unless you're really looking at it, like looking for it, but you can see the line where it's like one up, and it's because it attached to the staircase here, but it attached to the pillars here. So it's kind of like this weird discrepancy in things, and I could fix it, but I don't feel like doing it right this second. What do I feel like doing right this second? I need a drink, like water. Anyway, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna take, so for right now, just for facilitating things, I think I am gonna take these blueprints and I'm gonna put them down there in that smithy because that's where they were originally. They were in the smithy that was up here. So I can just throw them down here into the smithy and it'll be fine. Sort blueprints. There we go. Which that cleans out yet another box. And like this is what I need to do really is just clean out all of these boxes and then make a couple of vaults for other things. Like this vault right here, this is just equipment and stuff. Things that I need, things that I don't know what to do with right this second because I'm not done sorting through all this crap. Like that can go in our saddle box. Not that it matters because I'm going to be making I'm going to be basically I'm going to be making a vault for everything. I'm going to be making a vault for saddles. I'm going to be making a vault for probably for specimen implants too, because with how often I fucking die, it's not going to be too long before I fill up even a large storage box. It's going to be filled up. This stuff, I can start cleaning this out, no big deal. I mean, I'm pretty much at the point where things are good. I can recreate anything here without a fucking problem and quickly. Um, yeah, I can reforge weapons. I'm not worried about that. Um, I can reforge this or remake stone stuff. These, interestingly enough, probably should keep those. Um, Saber-tooth saddle I can take out. I don't need these primitive spears. I don't need these. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't need metal walls. Um, we can make more grappling hooks. I'm just trying to clean out the inventory to make this transfer process as clean and easy as possible. We don't need any of those. We don't need that. And we're good with these. So these 3 tiles, yeah, I want to keep those. Because we're going to be remaking that up there. I know that for a fact. And yeah, there are some stone things in there I threw out, but stone stuff is easier to make than, is way easier to make than these crystal pieces. So I'm gonna go throw these inside of the fabricator because this is, or sorry, inside of the smithy, because the smithy is where I'm gonna go to make them. So if I see them sitting in here, I know that they're here. Before I start making more tiles, I can double check and see if I already have tiles like that made. So that takes care of all of this stuff. Demolish. Boom, look at that. We're moving right along, moving right along. I'm not going to need my cooking pot for a little while. And if I do, I'll just craft a new... Oh, wait, access inventory. You know what? Yeah, I can take out the jars. The water jars. Well, actually, I'm not going to need them. Once I get my big cooking pot set up, it won't matter. So, yeah, we can just demolish this. Cooking pot's done. We're moving along. So, and the point of doing all of this is all of this entire building is about to come down. Like, I'm going to demolish this whole freaking building. But first, I have to get all of this stuff moved into my new storage area. And before I do that, even, I have to make a way to access the new storage area first. But all of this stuff is I can consolidate it down into other bins that I already have available. Like, I can put the saddle that I just got in here. Boom. I'm going to open this up here. Yeah, we can take all of that out. It should fit in my inventory. Now this box is empty. Demolish. Boom. I mean, we're slowly starting to make it so that I can get rid of all this stuff. This box is empty. Demolish. Boom. These boxes are going to take a minute to go through. This box is going to take a minute to go through. But as far as like all of these resources, I can take these resources and put them to good use. We can put stone in here. We can put what I think wood goes in here. Wood. Oh, not thatch. Thatch does not go in here. Thatch goes into the other one. But we'll just do it this way. Wood. Sloped wooden roof. I don't need to put a sloped wooden roof in here, dude. Like, why is that even? I hate it. I hate that. I hate that you can't sort out. If I'm looking for wood, I have to type wood because that's all that wood is. Like, so it's going to find all the sloped wooden roofs. I wonder if I type resource, what it would do. Resource. Nope. Can't just filter by resource either. So, whatever. What else am I putting in here? I think it's just metal, stone, and wood. Oil and yeah. So, the flint goes in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, flint goes in here. Flint goes in there. Fiber and thatch go in here. Fiber, thatch. Metal goes in the big forge. Boom. I mean, that's like we're almost there, dude. We're super close. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the fertilizer. I guess I can go up and put it in the, but I'm gonna be basically, since I'm gonna have to destroy this thing and recreate it. I'm gonna have to create some compost bins to store what fertilizer I have in, so the fertilizer that I have doesn't. Well, I don't think it goes bad actually. I'm pretty sure there's no timer on it. Oh yeah, so we don't need to make a compost bin. We can just basically pull all the fertilizer that we have out and just redo it. So yeah, it's just gonna like suck having to wait for the plants to come back around. But yeah, dude, like all of this. So we're gonna be moving this, and we're gonna be flipping it. So right now it's a 4x3, so it's a 12. So it's gonna be three this way, and four or five this way, and then that will give me more space between these tiles here to make the gazebo and stuff over there. I mean, I might even consider doing like a garden, like enshrouding and encasing this whole area in greenhouse, just like I did up there with like an open roof on the top and making it like an enclosed space and then lining the perimeter of it with the plants that we're going to be growing and then having like the center of it be like the gazebo area with the fireplace. I think that might be a cool build, having like this whole area from like this tile over to here, over, and then cut across here, and then the whole way down, and then over to be all greenhouse, basically, or have like a greenhouse hallway. No, I don't like that idea. Just like the whole greenhouse area around the perimeter. Or I mean, and to be honest, like maybe not even go with the greenhouse tiles. Like yeah, they get a 300% bonus to greenhouse stuff, but it's not like I'm using them. It's not like I'm using the materials that fast. You know, it's not like I'm sitting up here like, oh my god, I'm waiting on these plants to grow food. Like I might get away with not even having greenhouse anymore for these things. Like I'm gonna come up here. They're already at 150 each, and I don't even know where I'm gonna store these. They're gonna start just expiring at some point. So like maybe what I do is I do a garden, like, and I do like more like a garden look to it, you know, and have like the plants that are set around the perimeter of this, and the plants all grow the food that we need, and we make pathways through the plants, and then we have our gazebo in the center, and then we can have like I don't know, like I think I'm gonna have to look up some of the other plants you can grow, but honestly, I think these things would look pretty cool. These what are these? The savo roots. I think the roots would look pretty cool around the edges of the garden, or like around the edges of the gazebo, or even like the citronals. I think those might look cool in certain places. Definitely not the long grass though, dude. Corn looks fucking horrific. That looks so fucking ugly. And the carrots, not so much. Maybe we have a plot for the corn and the carrots off to the side. But I think the savo root and the citronelle would look pretty cool as like decorative plants. But I mean, I think I'm gonna be logging off for a little while. I'm glad that we got this build down here. Um, like I said, I just need to figure out the best way what I want to build in order to access it. Like maybe what I'll do is I'll build a staircase that comes off of this side and turns to the left and goes down in that way. But I don't think that I'll like the way that that looks. I have to really look at it and consider the different options. I think honestly the best option is going to be going for the like a large elevator platform, and then the large elevator platform can just connect all three levels, and then you get to the elevator coming down here, and that takes you up to the top, and then there's no other way to access the aviary, and there's no other way to access the aviary or the base or this part of the base where I store my armory and stuff. You have to come over here, you have to go down the elevator, or you have to go up the elevator. I think that would be a pretty cool way to lay the base out. I mean, it'd be a bit of a pain in the ass, but I mean, I'm all about the build though. It doesn't matter how functional it is. Like its functionality has mattered up to a certain point, but now I've gotten the base to a point where um the functionality is here. This is the most optimal layout that I can think of for crafting. Like, and it's an open air area where I can fly dinosaurs in and drop them wherever I need them to be so that I can unload them. Like, this is the most optimal and the most optimal crafting station I have ever set up. And like you can't tell me that like that's not fucking boss for a single player for a single player solo game. Like that is a boss ass crafting station. But maybe I'm just tooting my own horn, inflating my own ego. Who knows? Who knows? I haven't really seen many other people's builds. When I say many other people, I mean no one's. I haven't seen anybody else's builds on any maps before. I don't really go out of my way to look at how other people play, or what they built. So all of these are just original ideas that I'm having. Um, but I can't believe what we've turned this into. If you go back to day one, the part one of this stream, and you watch, I come up here and I do a little bit of scouting in this area, right? It's the first time I've ever been on Ragnarok. Never seen this map before. And I set up this little station down here. That's thatch. That is thatch with a pestle and mortar and two storage crates. Wait, let's go check these storage crates out and see what's still in them. And I haven't moved them because I kind of like the idea of look at where I came from. I set up these. Oh shit, I'm gonna fall off the edge. Whoops. That rock fucking confused me. I set up these storage crates. Look at this. There's 180. This is a burnt out fire pit. This is 2 narcotics. This is a thing of hide armor. A club. 14 wooden foundations. And nothing. I was going to go up to the top of that hill and set up a base. Like that was the plan. But when I went up there, I got ambushed by a saber-toothed tiger and it killed me. All right? And so I came back over here because I had set up other than this, I had a hide sleeping bag that I set out right here, right? And what had happened was I had gotten killed, but my hide sleeping bag was here. So I respawned right here, and I went, you know what? I'm gonna go back up there and try to get my stuff back. And I crafted a couple of spears or something, and I tried to go back up there, and I was like, oh, you know what? It's not bad. He's not here. Like we can just like make some stuff. You know, we can start crafting my foundations and stuff, and then getting ready to go up there. And so I put all the foundations and stuff in here, and then as I go out to go and get more wood, I get ambushed by the fucking saber-tooth tiger again, and he kills me again. And so I decided to leave this area. I was like, I'm going to make a base up there, but I need to come back when I'm prepared to kill this saber-tooth tiger or tame this saber-tooth tiger so that I stop being killed by it. And so I created a base down on the beach instead, and I started down on the beach with a base. And now to go from go to part one and watch me fucking struggle up here and to just get up here to do all the scouting, and I'm like, oh my god, look at how cool of an area this is. This is so nice. I could do a lot with this. And then I come up to the top of this hill, and the first time I see it, I went, this is where I want to build my base. I have this giant flat area right here. I could do so much with this. I mean, I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, I could have like a balcony up here and overlooking. Look at the view that I could have. And now we come up here and we have a balcony with a giant view, with a great view. I had no idea I was going to build a full fucking aviary up here. But, you know, as time goes on, my ideas change. And I said, you know, when I started building this, I was like, okay, well, we're not going to have enough room for the dinos. And I want to be able to, I want to be able to put a little dodo pen, but I don't want the dodo pen down here. There's not enough room down here for them. So I put them up here. And oh my god, dude. Just like going through and all of the stages of the build and how I came from looking down here at my and you can see it from right here. I can't even believe this. You can see it from the balcony. Right there. That's where I started on day one, the first hour of me spawning into the game. That's where I was sitting, right there. I had a little hide sleeping bag right there on the ground. And I was killed by a saber-toothed tiger twice. And I decided to forego claiming this spot up here until I could deal with the saber-toothed tiger. And now look at me. Look at me, a whole fucking aviary. Oh, man. Hey, cat. We're gonna go get our first loot crate. What do you think? What the hell? Go get our first loot crate there, cat. Would you fucking land? Why do they not like to land sometimes? It's the most obnoxious thing. Oh, look, a compass and a lance. Great. Somebody told me to go after the blue loot crates, but I'm really not seeing any fucking reason to go after them. The purple loot crates and the red loot crates and the gold loot crates. Those are the ones I'm going after from now on. I'm not going after any more blue loot crates. I never get anything decent out of them. What am I doing with a fucking lance, dude? Like, seriously. Seriously. Let's look at the lance here, alright? I can't even take it out when I'm on a mounted saddle. I wonder if I can take it out when I'm on a Therizine. Therizinosaur. No, I can't take it out on a Therizinosaur either. So what the fuck good is it? What the fuck good is this thing? It's not. It's no good. There's nothing good about it. How much damage does it do? 231? I guess the damage is decent, but I don't even have a fucking thing that I can use it with. So, and then what am I gonna do? I'm gonna joust another dinosaur? Fuck that. I'll eat the dinosaur with this guy. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm ranting and raving now about stupidity. But yeah, it's just, and that's the only reason I haven't deleted that little base down there is because every time I see it, it reminds me of that first day when I looked up here and I was scouting for a place to put a base, and I went, this is the perfect spot. And then I was checking up. I was like, well, let's go check over, and maybe there's a flatter spot, or maybe there's another spot that I'll like more. Let's go check over here. And I made it to probably here before that saber-toothed tiger jumped me and killed me. So, yeah, that's just how it went. Oh, I forgot you were here, Rudolph. Bring you closer to the base so you're protected by everybody, huh? You get more melee damage, more melee damage, more melee damage, and then, I don't know, weight, I guess. You're gonna be a nice mount, actually. You're gonna be a great land mount. You move so fast. You're gonna be a great land scouting mount. All right, so let's see. What else do we need? I don't know. I have no idea. I think I'm gonna go for the night, guys. I think that build down there was about all I had in me tonight. I've been streaming an awful lot, like an awful lot, guys. So please don't mind the odd hours that I keep. You're never gonna catch me at the same time all the time. I'm never gonna have like a set schedule of this is the time that I start streaming and this is the time that my stream ends. That's just not how I operate. Like it's never been how I operate. I don't like to be that way. Okay, it's not that I thrive in chaos. I enjoy peace. It's just that I enjoy not being rushed into doing things that I'm trying to do, and like this is like the ultimate way of me not having to rush. Like none of this has been really rushed. When you see what happens when I rush, is I lose a lot. When I'm impatient, things go horribly wrong. When I'm really patient, like taming this Therizinosaur was not a patient process. I did not do enough research in it. If I had, I would have known that I didn't need the Therizinosaur for thatch. I mean, I'm glad that I got him now, only because he can collect fiber for me. But now we have thatch, fiber, stone, and wood. And down on the bottom, I have my Ankylo down here at the bottom of this. Look, I can even go almost all the way to the bottom of this now. I have my Ankylo mod down here for for metal and flint. Like we have the bosses, dude. We have all of our major crafting components covered. If I need meat, I got cat. We can go out and we can scout for meat and and uh, and transport it back. Um, we have all of our major spots covered now. So it just is what it is. So all right, I'm gonna log off for tonight. I'm gonna go watch some movies. I'm gonna think about uh I'm gonna think. Sorry, I'm going to consider different ways I can build this, different ways to make things work. And maybe what we'll end up doing is, well, I know I'm going to put this elevator in, so there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Once the elevator's in, then I'll start considering other options. But I like the idea of the elevator being the only way in and out of our subfloor here, our sub base here, which isn't even a basement. It's actually suspended. I want to take a look at that from the bottom, dude. Before I log off, I want to see what it looks like from the bottom here. Um, what do you look like? Oh my God, look at it, dude. That's actually pretty cool, if I do say so. Let me turn up the. That actually looks pretty cool. The base, it's like suspended. It's got the pillar, like I expanded this tiny little section of ground into like one of the biggest and most complex base structures I've ever built on here. And I think it looks pretty cool. I think over here on this side, like right here, I think I need to bump this side out if I can. I think I need to bump this side out and make it like one tile down and wow, can't even believe that. And make another because like I don't like the way that I don't know. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. My brain doesn't like it, and that's all I can say about it is basically just putting like one more half block on there, but I don't even think that would look so good. So I don't know. I think I like the way it turned out. I really do. Um, and as I keep looking at it, I'll keep coming up with new ideas about what to do with it, how I could possibly fix it or make it or improve it, not fix it, but improve it. But yeah, the elevator platform is going to be the next big thing. So yeah, this has been Legion of Bender. Like, subscribe. We're logging off.